In this video, I'm going to be making some Nerds fudge and some Skittles fudge. So you need the exact same thing for both kinds of fudge. So you need a 3/4 cup of heavy cream, a stick and a half of butter, a tub of marshmallow cream. This is 7 ounces of marshmallow cream, 2 cups of sugar, 12 ounces of white morsels, and then the candy canes of your choice, and a pinch of salt, just a little pinch of salt too, and the candy canes of your choice. So the same thing for both recipes, and this is pretty easy to make once you get past the candy cane part. And the reason I say that is because it takes a long time to open up every one of these candy canes because they do a good job putting the wrapper on there. So you need I have a food processor that I'm going to use because you want to crush your candy canes up really fine into a sugar. Basically you're going to have more sugar, but this is the flavor of the candy cane. So we want to see if it tastes any good, right? So I'm going to unwrap all of these candy canes, the Nerds and the Skittles, and then I'll be back. So now you want to get a mixer out, and you probably will want, you wouldn't want to do this by hand, but you want to put a whole bag of white chips and the entire container of marshmallow cream in your mixer. You basically just want to stir this together in your mixer. Just combine the two. So fortunately for me, I have 2 paddles and I also have 2 bowls. So I can move from one mix to the next. Because normally you would not have to do this, but since I'm making 2 batches, you're going to see me do everything twice. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing for the second batch. I'm making 2 batches. I have 2 different pans, one for the Nerds, one for the Skittles. You can have an 8 by 8 inch pan. Your fudge will just be a little bit thicker. I have 9 by 9 inch pans, and you want to make sure you cover them in parchment paper. So take about a tablespoon of your candy cane sugar. This is the Nerds. If it's not a full tablespoon, it's okay. This is just to reserve it for the top so that it makes it pretty. And here we have the Skittles. And just put some in there just because that, like I said, it'll make it pretty. So now, in a pan, take your stick and a half of butter and your sugar. Your candy cane sugar. It's just a pinch of salt. This is what I do. That's my pinch of salt. And then take your heavy cream, and we're gonna put this on the stove, and we're gonna allow it to come, it's gonna melt together, and we're gonna allow it to come to a slow boil. Once it starts boiling, you wanna let it boil for 5 minutes, and you wanna stir it constantly. So I will use a wooden spoon for this. Stir it constantly, 5 minutes. We're gonna do that with one at a time. I'm gonna get the Nerds one started, and then I'm gonna wait about 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna start the Skittles one, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I have my timer going because this is the Nerds, and it's a really pink, pretty pink color. And so my timer's going for that, and then my Skittles, it looks like tomato soup or something. The butter hasn't fully melted yet, and it has not started boiling yet. So I'm still waiting for that butter to melt before I start a 5-minute timer on it. This has been boiling for 5 minutes. This is the Nerds mixture. So have your pan with the parchment paper ready, and pour this mixture into the pan. I'm going to take my Nerds here that we reserved, sprinkle it over the top. And it looks like about a tablespoon was a good amount. Like I said, that's you'll be able to taste it, but it'll be pretty as well. And then I'm gonna just lightly press it down because you don't want to put your hands in that hot liquid. And then this is going to go in the refrigerator. And so next we'll do our Skittles. It's been about 3.5 hours probably. So I'm just gonna cut this. This is beautiful, by the way.
Looks like peppermint almost.
It is beautiful, yeah. And you know what? I like the white streaks in it. Technically,
Almost like you did it on purpose.
yeah, technically you're probably not supposed to have the white streaks, but I think it adds to it. I really like it. Okay, so we didn't realize when we bought these that there were 3 separate flavors of candy canes. So like the Skittles, it says 5 flavors in 1 candy cane. So what I tried to do with the Fudge was to get 1 solid flavor, and it's just not like that. There were 3 different ones in here. There was a watermelon, a gotta have grape, and a totally tropical punch.
I'm curious what flavor is going to be the strongest.
I know. So when I saved one for us to try, I saved the tropical punch. That's just the one that I happened to put in here. So I didn't save the rest of them, but that's okay. Yeah, because one flavor will probably shine through, you would think. I don't know. But they're 50 calories a piece.
It's good flavor. I like the tropical punch.
Product of Mexico. They're made by Ferrera Candy Company.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, that flavor is really nice.
I like it too. And it
so if you want to buy those for your kids?
Yes, it's a very good candy cane all by itself. This is beautiful though, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a nice pink color. Like you said, it reminds me of bubblegum a lot.
A bubblegum flavor would be good. It definitely works.
Yeah, I don't know what flavor that is that stands out.
Very, very sweet. The texture is wonderful.
I'm definitely getting hints of grape.
I am too.
But I'm getting touches of watermelon too, and a little bit of that tropical punch. So you get a little bit of everything, but it doesn't mix into one like really strong flavor.
It all works together into a square of sweetness, wonderful sweetness. It they're not it says tangy candy, but really it's just sweet. And I mean, you're putting it with white chips and butter and marshmallow cream, heavy cream.
Even eating that piece by itself though, it wasn't tangy.
No,
Not like
it wasn't
Nerds
tangy.
was.
No. So
Yeah, the aftertaste is grapey.
I was worried about the, once I saw that it was 3 flavors, I was worried about the mixture of the 3. It works well together. It really, everything goes well.
Yeah, like I said, I'm ending on grape.
And I love the white marbling that I got in mine. Yeah, complete accident, but it works for me.
Yeah,
I
just
like
don't scrape the sides of your bowl and you'll get that.
Yeah. Be a little lazy. This is the Skittles. And I think we reviewed these candy canes last year.
I forgot.
I believe we reviewed them last year. Don't remember. These are only 45 calories a piece. And they are manufactured and marketed under Spangler Candy Company in Bryan, Ohio.
I think they're a little smaller though.
Oh my gosh, that's so
What's the
good.
ounces on the serving?
12 grams for one, 13 grams.
I thought they were a little smaller. Good flavor though. The lemon comes through a lot.
That is awesome. I love the combination of
I get the
all
lime
the
too.
Skittles flavors. I get orange.
Yeah, a little orange.
I'm getting a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So these brownies, brownies.
Brownies.
The fudge should be very similar to that.
Okay.
Again, not one single flavor like really stands out. I get a little bit of that lemon. Actually, I get a little lime too.
It's amazing. You get everything. It's all there.
It's green apple. That's what I was wanting to know.
I don't get apple.
It was lemon. No, I don't get apple either, but I was thinking it's not lime, it's lemon. Yeah, green apple. I don't know why they were in it with green apple.
I don't taste green apple.
Luckily, we don't taste green apple because
No.
that would have been icky.
I got the strawberry, the orange, the grape, lemon, but I don't get the green apple. I love that. I think it's delicious. It works. And that's why I wanted to try these out, because it's like, so far I have not found a candy cane that does not work well with this recipe, with
they all
those
work.
basic ingredients. Now, I have seen ads for some really odd flavors of candy canes, like macaroni and cheese or pickle or something like that. You know what? It does make you wonder, what would adding a bunch of sugar do
It
to
would
it?
still have that pickle flavor though. Or the
You would,
cheese flavor,
yeah, you would think so.
Because this is primarily adding sweet, but it's also just primarily flavor. I mean, you're getting just like if you were to add some kind of flavoring extract to a fudge.
Yes.
That's basically what you're doing.
You're doing that, but you're getting the colors, and you're able to add some little sprinkles to the top, so you're getting that crunch, but it's not too much.
Yeah, it's adding a color too, flavor and color.
Yeah, and you do want to store these in the refrigerator, so you need to have something. I would put it in something with a lid, whether it's a metal tin or a Pyrex bowl or some kind of
Or wrap it in
Rubbermaid.
plastic, I mean something.
And this would be, though, adorable for a gift.
That could be unicorn candy. I mean, it's
Yes, you could call it whatever
because it's
you
very bright colors like unicorn candy.
Yeah, you could sell that as anything, put any name on it that you wanted to.
I think it's really good, and I don't know that I would try the chocolate I think there's a chocolate candy cane. I don't think we like the flavor of the chocolate, but most of the fruit ones and the candy ones, I think they're pretty safe. And the peppermint ones, of course, are safe.
And there are so many candy canes out there. Just pick whatever you like. Yeah. Go in there and pick your favorite one, and then make this fudge. And let me know if you do it. Which is your favorite? They're
very similar in flavor. Probably the Skittles one.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna say the Nerds, honestly.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna say the Nerds.
Okay, I'm gonna say the Nerds too.
Yeah, they're very close though.
I really do like the Skittles candy cane. I do, and it works in the fudge. But I mean, somebody's got to come in last. And
but they're right there.
But yes, they are. They're neck and neck. But both of these are very successful, and these would be the hit of a party. I mean, can you imagine having to bring something in for work and taking these in? People would be like, wow, what's that? You know, this is something really cool. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know. Let us know if you use any other candy canes. I'd like to hear what you tried and if you thought it worked or not. And thanks for watching.